Three, two, one, go. Good day, everyone. My name is Albert Corey. I'm the Finish Line Advisor. You've seen other videos and watched other speakers. My mission, should you accept it, is to give you the strategy in just 15 minutes a day you can achieve any goal or dream or desire in your life. How many of you have some very large goals? Have you ever wondered, by a show of hands, you wrote down New Year's resolutions and never acted on them? By a show of hands, how would you like to achieve your goals in less time without a PhD, big fat books, or boring DVDs and videos? How many of you would like to have more wealth and success? How many of you would like to have more romance? How many of you would like to have big changes in your life? You're about to discover how your peers perceive you. You're about to discover that in just 15 minutes a day, you can achieve any dreams or goals you desire. How would you like to make changes without sacrificing your life, without taking away time from your family? It's so simple, you can do it while driving to work. How many of you would benefit from being seen in a brighter light? My promise to you is that you're going to take the first step today to do away with all your fears. How many of you have some big goals? I want you to close your eyes and think of your goals. Okay, now open them. Here is the problem. You're not putting laws of success in your favor. This is not taught in schools. How many of you have learned more from real-world experience than school? Being held back is not your fault. I am going to give you the simple tools to achieve greatness in your life. What does it mean to have no limits? I want you to write it down. What it means is your goal has to be believable. If you don't think it will happen, it will not. It might take some time, but all dreams do come true. What is your big, hairy, audacious goal? You need to write it down. You must dream the impossible dream, no matter hopeless, no matter how far. Now, I want you to stand up and give me the Superman pose, because it shows that you have the power to achieve greatness in your life. You can achieve any dreams or desire in your life. It just has to be believable. It might take some time, but all do dreams come true, and nothing should stop you from crossing the finish line. Why does life have no limits? You need to have a clean focus, resiliency to reach the finish line. Because life is like the light bulb. Because it took Thomas Edison 3,000 tries to invent the light bulb. What would have happened if he would have quit on 299? He wouldn't have a light bulb. Okay, you got to understand this. When you are in the darkness, the sun will come out tomorrow and the sun will rise. You hear the stories of the rich and famous. Ask them how many times they had to bounce back when they had the dark parts of their life. The time is now. I want you to write down when you finished high school. This shows that time is going by real fast, because time is slipping into the future. Time is a commodity that you cannot take back. I want you to give you the system that you can achieve your biggest goals in less time. You are just one decision away from a total different life. Okay, who am I? You can look at my screen for my credentials, but I'm just a regular guy who puts his pants on every day just like you. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Had to work hard to achieve my dreams. How many of you would like me to share my journey with you? Okay, this is my story. I was born on May 19th, 1960 in Pittsfield, Massachusetts to Joseph and Teresa Corey. My mom and dad got married just 3 days before he was ready to get deported. Their hometown was a small little farming village in North Lebanon called Blausen. In the early 60s and 70s, when I was growing up, I was bullied, picked on, called names. You name it, it happened to me. If I went home and told my dad, hey dad, I got picked on, Pops would say, go out there and kick their blank. You know, he wouldn't have none of it. This was way before we had this thing called cyberbullying and all this political correctness. In 8th grade, some of the crazy things happened to me is they stole my shoes during a PE class, bowling field trip. And the teacher never did anything. I graduated from Miami Springs Senior High in 1978. Pop said, go to school so you can go out and get a good job and work for a big company, go work for the government. Well, when I graduated from the University of South Florida in 1981, all I got was a huge debt and no real world experience. So then I went looking for a job. The only thing I could get was cleaning toilets to make money. Had a lot of shitty days to figure out how to get out of this mess. How many of you had to take anything just to get started? Well, I answered a classified ad for H&R Block, so I started doing tax returns. This is where I had my aha moment in 1985 when I told myself I'm going to go buy a computer. Because in 1985, H&R Block did everything by hand. You had to go get the forms. You had to use a pencil. You had to have an eraser. You had to go make copies. The best I can do on any given day was 7 returns. So then I took the computer home and started unboxing it. Pop said, what the F this was? I said, Dad, this is a computer. And now I can do tax returns at night and they'll be cleaner and faster. He told me, why not F when anybody come to you, they'll go to H&R Block. I then told him, he then asked me how much I paid for it. I told him $5,000. Well, guess what? In 1985, $5,000 was a lot of money, and a computer was a new thing that nobody really had. So, boy, he went after me. He told me off, not in one, in 2 languages. Gotta understand, Pops was from a small farming village in North Lebanon. He really understood that it might take technology and money to achieve your dreams. Because he always told me, like I said, go out and get a good job and go or work for the government. You'll be set for life. I said, boy, yeah, that's really the truth. So anyways, I bought the computer. He told me off, didn't speak to me for 2 weeks. Then one day H&R Block said they didn't need me anymore. And then I figured I will never let anybody control my destiny from this point forward. This started my entrepreneurial journey because by now I was already doing 800 tax returns. Some of my other businesses were I had a comic book store that I sold Batman, Superman, and comic books way before they had movies and on TV. I sold Michael Jordan cards. I sold a whole bunch of cool collectibles at his time. And then one afternoon, a friend of mine, Oscar, a client of mine and customer of my store, goes, hey Albert. I go, what, Oscar? There's an amazing new ground floor technology coming out called a beeper. I go, what's that? Well, a beeper was this little radio you put on your belt, and then when somebody wanted you, they would tap your number into a phone and it would come back onto your pager. Okay, this was way before cell phones came about. I said, okay, he got me interested because he knew. He then told me about residual income. And I told myself, what's that? Because residual income was never taught in school. What residual income is that every month somebody paid you, okay, you got paid. So this is kind of like the same business model when you pay your cell phone or cable bill. I said, oh man, this is pretty cool. I'm going to make money every month. So I went home and I got the $1,000 to get started. And there again, Pops went after me again. I should have learned my lesson, but I always like sharing with my dad. Because remember, Dad was from old school and, new technology, trying to do something different. He just never understood. How many of you can relate that when you told somebody your dreams and desires, they laughed and picked on you and they told you off? Well, today, I now have an accounting office that does 4,200 tax returns and during the season has 22 employees. This gave me the freedom and fortune to do whatever I want. I've traveled the world. I've been to New York, Paris, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Mexico, London, Rome. I said one of the coolest things I did was in January and July of 2012, in 3 weeks, one weekend, I was in the beaches of Mexico. The next weekend, I was in Orlando at Disney World. And then the third weekend, I was in the hills of North Lebanon on four-wheel bikes. Another cool thing I did when I was traveling is that on my first trip to Australia, and I've been there 9 times, that on my first trip to Australia, that some people go on vacation, they bring back, souvenirs, mugs, and they bring in my wife, who I've been married for 27 years. I've also been to amazing football games. I've been to awesome tailgates, traveled the world, ate restaurants everywhere, been to Super Bowl games, World Series games, and a bunch of cool places in my life. Okay, when you unlock your mind equals freedom. Are you getting the most out of life? You need to unlock equals freedom. Because when you unlock your mind, you're going to get the whole world in your hands. You're going to get the whole world in your hands. Because once it's unlocked, when your mind is unlocked, you can do whatever you want in your life. If you can dream it, you can do it. How many of you want to have you unlock your mind? Here are your challenges. You work a 9-to-5 job. You read books, DVDs, CDs, and you really got nothing out of them. To unlock your life system that I've created. Would it be okay if I give you a preview? Here is my biggest reason. You see here, I'm not here to sell you a program, but I built my empire on a vision, so I have no change in my life. Because my goal is to help others to go out and achieve greatness faster, make more money, and make their soul and proud of themselves. They went out and achieved greatness in your life. Because you see, I've never lived by a clock unless my wife calls you, what time you coming home? What's the difference about Unlock Your Life system? It works only 50 minutes a day. You do it your own pace. You don't have to go to the bookstore or search the web. It's 100% money back guaranteed. Here are the myths. You don't think you can achieve greatness. You think it's going to take away from your family and friends. It will max out your credit cards and you'll say you have no time to do it. The 5 steps to unlock your life system. Would it be okay if I tell you about the Unlock Your Life system? Okay, it's designed to play on a PC, cell phone, or tablet. It was done this way so the minute you get some free time, you can go work on your dreams. So now there's no excuse that you don't have time. Okay, when you're at lunch, instead of playing that game, on your phone, you can go out and empower yourself. Because that game never got you to achieve greatness. Instead of going on Facebook and Twitter where you're waiting in the doctor's office or just sitting someplace waiting, because we spend a lot of time waiting, take it out and read the information and go and empower yourself. Leverage your time when you drive to work. The average person commutes between 30 minutes or more every day. Why don't you take that time and empower yourself? Step number 1. When you discover why you want success, your dreams do come true. You need to tap into emotion so this way you're more excited for your dream to happen. What does that mean? Dude, when you're ready to go eat that 4th piece of pie, you're not going to eat it because you're trying to get into that bikini. Okay, instead of when you're trying to buy that bigger house or that nicer car, instead of watching that football game, you're going to go out and find a way to raise the money to make it happen. Why invest in yourself? Jim Rohn said it's your responsibility for self-improvement so you can reach bigger and better things in your life. Who is Jim Rohn? He is the man who went and taught Tony Robinson. That was his first mentor. Step number 2, eliminate negative thoughts. You see, you have that voice in your head that's telling you, maybe I should do it, maybe you're not. Okay, that voice in your head is driving you crazy. When it's driving you crazy, nothing is going to get done. The easiest way to eliminate this, you need to write down what's pulling you down, and this way you'll know what to stay away from it. The second step I would tell you need to write down the biggest goal you want to achieve. Now, I want you to stand up and yell, yes, I can. Okay, I can't hear you. Yes, I can. Why do I want you to do this? Because it's going to make you feel empowered that nothing will stop you to achieve what you want in life. Negative thought equals defeat, which is basically fear versus confidence. When you have fear in your life, you're going to put up walls up. You're going to procrastinate. You're going to find reasons why not to do it. And the higher the walls get, the harder it is to achieve your goals. But when you have confidence, you're going to do whatever it takes to take that teeny weeny little steps to achieve greatness. It doesn't matter how big the step was, you're not going to have the confidence that there ain't no mountain high enough that you won't be able to climb. Self-confidence is your superpower. When you have a greater self-worth, anything is possible. That means you're going to have more happiness and more enjoyment, more peace of mind, and less stress will equal to greater success. Self-confidence is your most important for success. You can achieve anything when you believe in yourself, from Brian Tracy, The Power of Self-Confidence. Negative energy is your roadblock. You need to avoid places where negative energy comes, to stay away. It's only going to drain you down. It's going to pull you down. You stay away from these people. You stay away from those programs, and you'll be okay. See, there's the roadblock that puts you up. Step number 5, you need to wave the checkered flag when you wave this. Da na 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 na. That means you know you can do it. And now you can move the ladder of success because you made those steps to achieve greatness. Like I said earlier, it doesn't matter how teeny weeny step it was. Now I know you can do it. Crossing the finish line. Will you be my next success story? How many of you want to be my next success story? It doesn't matter why you came. Maybe you came to advance your career. Maybe you came for more wealth and success, or just a little romance. Will it be okay if I share the system that made me millions? To unlock your life system, benefits and features. Your car is your university. Driving to work every day is like equivalent of college education. Zig Ziglar, another pioneer. He was the first one that said your car is university, which is true, because what else you're going to do when you drive to work every day? Let's go and empower ourselves to achieve greatness. Because what did talk radio, what did sports radio, what did listen to music in the car? It never empowered you to do anything. It never made you any money. The second thing is we spend more time on Facebook than sleeping. Guys, instead of worrying about what kind of syrup Aunt Jemima put on her pancakes, go out and empower yourself. Use your phone to achieve greatness. Not worried about what color shoes Aunt Bessie wore to the party last night. Who is this not for? This is not a magic pill. This is if you're not looking for coaching, you're not open new perspective in your life. Who is this for? People looking for confidence. People who look to achieve their biggest dreams and desires. People want to design their lives and not to be controlled by others. The self-esteem audio system. This is the audio system that will transfer any dreams or desire. The retail value is $197. The Instant Success Blueprint Startup Guide. This is your guide that we already have it figured out, that you just go check, 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 so you don't have to think. We did it all for you. The retail value is $197. The Think and Grow Rich Enrichment Series. Okay, this is the Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill. He went and interviewed the top 50 entrepreneurs and billionaires of the early 20th century. Would you like their mindset? The workbook that we have set up, which is the workbook we have set up, is that the goal is that you're going to be mentored by the billionaires and great people like Thomas Anderson and Henry Ford. Now that you have their mindset, you can achieve greatness in your life. The 5-module Unlock Your Life system, the retail value is $397. This is my favorite one, the Rapid 1-in-1 Empowerment. Okay, guys, in order to achieve greatness, you need a coach or mentor to achieve your dreams or desires. Why do you need a mentor? A, we've already traveled down your road. B, we've already made the mistakes you're going to make, so why should you? And B, we've already maxed out your credit cards our credit cards and did the research. So why should you? Why me? Since 1984, I've empowered thousands of clients to achieve greatness in my office in Hialeah, Florida. There's not a business or, product or person or, I've come across so many life decisions and helped so many people. There's not a whole lot of things I have not seen in my life. This is priceless. If you were to come to my office and work with me directly, it's going to run you about $400 an hour. We are going to give you 1/2 hour of my time to sit down and really get you started in life. To unlock your life system, freedom, fortune, and flexibility. The increased self-esteem. The instant success blueprint startup guide. Think and grow rich enrichment. The 5-module unlock your life system. The rapid 1-in-1 coaching. Total value $1,979. But today, your risk-free money-back guarantee is $295. But wait, guys. For the first 4 people who go sign up now, I'm going to give you an extra 1/2 hour of my time. So I'll go sit there. You'll have 2 1/2-hour coaching sessions with me. That alone is worth $400. You can get that for $295 plus everything else in the program. If all it did was give you a process and keep your wealth, success, or manifest your next business relationship, would it be worth it? If all it did was kick your boss to the curb, would it be worth it? If all it did was to release all the negative energy in your life, would it be worth it? My personal 100% money back guarantee. If you don't like it, you just email me and say, hey, look, Albert, we don't want it, and you're going to get your money back. Now for bonuses. My family and friends, hey, Albert, why are you going to give bonuses? You're going to give them coaching, 1/2 hour of your coaching. You're going to give them the empowerment audios, which they're going to build up their self-esteem to achieve greatness in your life. You're going to give them the Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich. That alone is so much value. Why are you going to do it? Why are you giving? I said, look, guys, wait, stop a minute. It's my goal, my dream and desire is I want you to achieve your greatness faster than I did. I want you to make more money than I did. I want you to go out and do everything bigger, better, and faster than I did. That's why we set up these awesome bonuses. Bonus number 1, easy tweaks to reduce stress. Okay, stress is the number 1 reason why you yell at people. The number 1 reason why nothing gets done because you get excited. The number 1 reason why you get high blood pressure and heart attacks. This system will reduce the stress in your life so you be calm and relaxed. Because when you're calm and relaxed, you're going to get more things done and success is going to come a whole lot easier. Retail value is $397. My next one is Parva Chakas by the Indian Kings. Guys, your mind is filled. Like this bottle here. See this bottle? Your mind is filled to the top. If you had a bottle of water, it's filled with the top. It's so filled with noise and chatter that you can't think because it's full. Now, what a chakra does, it's going to calm you down. You're going to get peaceful. And then when you get peaceful to the point you can hear crickets, now you're going to think of ideas. You're going to go out and conquer the world because you're going to have positive thinking and a clear mind to achieve anything you want in life. The retail value is $199. Okay, free access to an event. This is what events do. You go to the event, you're going to see your mentors. And you're going to get there, you're going to get supercharged, because this has happened to me and all my career. You go to the event, you go home, you get charged up, and you're going to do more greatness than your life. That's what happens. You're also going to find other like-minded people. And when you get these like-minded people, they're going to be your partners, they're going to be your collaborators, and you're going to work together, and you're going to achieve greatness even faster. Retail value $199. To unlock your life system, you get the increased self-esteem, the instant success blueprint startup guide, Think and Grow Rich Enrichment series, the 5-module unlock your life system, the rapid 1-in-1 coaching. The bonuses, easy tweaks to reduce stress, The Powerful Chakras by Indian Kings, and free access to our events. Total retail value is $1,979. Are you worth the investment? Hell yeah, because it's up to you to empower yourself to achieve greatness. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to help you to lose the weight. Nobody's going to help you to achieve greatness. It's up to you to go out and take the time to do it yourself. You need to empower yourself to achieve greatness. The best investment you ever make in yourself. This is by Warren Buffett. If you don't know who Warren Buffett is, he's only worth $40 billion. Okay, he's only the third richest guy in the planet. Okay, dude, one of my mentors said, okay, you always listen to the guy who's made more money than you and has a higher status in life. And guess what? If Warren Buffett said you need to invest yourself to increase your self-esteem, then I would listen to him. You need to take action now. The total retail value is $1,979. Your risk-free investment today is $295. Do you want everything for free? Hell yeah. When you send us 3 clients, you're going to get yours for free. Just to unlock your mind. The easiest way to freedom, fortune, and fame. Okay, now we are in beta, meaning that I am still setting everything up. For everybody who signs up today, because we're in beta, I'm going to give you 90 days of instant messenger coaching on Facebook. What that means is we become friends on Facebook. Then after we become friends, you'll have 90 days to ask me any questions you want. And through Facebook, we communicate you and we can talk and get everything done. You're also going to get 2 live coaching sessions with me, which means instead of 1 half hour, you can get a whole hour of coaching. That alone is worth $400 plus the 90 days of instant messenger coaching. The retail value is $600. You're going to get that for free today when you sign up. One more thing, guys, is I'm not going to say thank you, but this ending is the start of you beginning to achieve greatness in your life. To take action now, just click the button below. And thank you.